Hi, I'm Kieran.
Ooh, it's got Khan.
He's also Kieran, and this is The Kieran Show. It's time.
It's the big one.
The big one. This is our biggest episode yet, and oh boy, it's a doozy.
It is. It is going to be fun and
Long. That's what she said. The 24-hour challenge is upon us, and it's
we are
time to
doing
disclose what we're doing.
something, in my mind, probably stupid.
So,
we are going
here
to
we go.
build, paint, learn, and play a game of boarding actions.
Woo! This is the biggest box of plastic I think I've ever seen. I've picked up Dominion, I've picked up Indomitus, I've picked up the Heresy box set, and none of them were this big.
It's
None
like
of them.
reinforced cardboard as well.
This is the most insane. And what's crazy as well is when you picked it up, you were like, do you want to see how full it is? And I was like, yeah, sure. I'm sure there's like a book or something. Wrong. No, it's wall to wall, literally, plastic. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, so we're going to build, paint, learn, and play a game of boarding actions.
We are indeed. And to aid us in our quest,
We have
boom.
This one just arrived this morning.
Woo! Because world eaters and stuff.
World Eaters and stuff.
World eaters and stuff. We have 2 teams ready to play, so we don't have to faff around with that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Who are you bringing, sir?
I'm going to bring the small boys. So you might have seen on Instagram, I've been absolutely destroying the Votan. I don't think I've ever painted so fast and so much.
But they are insane. So the Leagues of Votan are going to be gracing the halls of the boarding actions.
Yeah. Oh, and also, I've never played a game with Votan, so I'm going to be learning those as well.
The challenge wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I think the building and the painting are the main concerns for me. I think playing Chaos Wolves in a small board with 500 points, it should be a piece of
my
cake.
question, I was going to say, who are you bringing?
Oh, well, I don't know, Kieran. Who am I bringing? Of course, I'm bringing the Chaos Wolves. I'm really excited to play a really small point game with them. It's been a long, long time. I don't think I've played a 500 point game since I started out playing.
No, I've never played.
Game.
The last time I would have played a 500 point game was all those years ago when I first started.
Yeah, samesies. It should be loads of fun, but stick with us because it's going to be a long video. Grab yourself a cup of tea, maybe a few. You're definitely going to need some snacks.
Yeah, the Red Bull's in the fridge for us.
For sure. This is our biggest episode yet. Thank you so much to everybody that's liked, subscribed, and joined us already on this insane journey that we've started out.
Insane being the word.
Insane. Yeah, reinforced. But yeah, so stick with us while we learn and build and create our own boarding actions.
Yeah.
See you on the other side.
So this is our 10 past 12 update.
We are an hour in to the 24-hour challenge. We are
Building.
It's a mess. It really is a mess. There is plastic everywhere. This kit is enormous. How do you feel so far after an hour?
I'm slightly overwhelmed by the sheer volume of plastic we still have left to go.
Yeah, we really do. However, what I do really like is these little doors.
The doors are really cool.
Yeah, pretty sweet. Yeah, so we have 4 completed bits. So we have 4 of these, which are all built. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other elements done. Some of these sprues are looking a little bit lighter, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So these 2 are looking pretty light. But then
I've only got 1 cut so far.
nice, and this one is still pretty chunky. So
Yeah.
honestly, I think we're doing pretty well. I reckon we should have everything built. I reckon in the first like 3 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say, I reckon by
3 hours.
by 3 o'clock, I think we will be on to priming.
Yeah, it's a good time. To keep us occupied, we've got the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings films on. Because we're gentlemen of culture, which I think is really important.
We're still in the Shire.
We're still in the Shire. I haven't reached Rivendell yet, but you know what? Bilbo's gone.
He has gone.
He's gone. spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
you have many more issues to resolve other than watching this video. But yeah, an hour in.
Cool. We'll catch you in an hour or so.
See you in an hour. It is 1:10. This is the round off of hour 2. How are we finding it now?
So much stuff.
Show them your hands. No, there's no focus.
I'm bleeding for this challenge.
You really are. I don't know. We have a whole box of loads of built walls, loads of stuff going on. It's pretty eventful. Pretty eventful so far. I think we've got, I reckon maybe a third of it left, maybe half of it left. I think we're absolutely smashing through it. I don't think that 3 o'clock was a bad.
No, I think 3 o'clock is probably the time that it's going to be.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling optimistic.
Yeah, so you've got a bunch of stuff to glue.
Yeah.
I've prepped everything that was cut off the sprue, so it's a good place to. I'm going to go make us some lunch.
Yeah, it's lunchtime.
Baby. Lord of the Rings update. They've just got to Rivendell.
Woo! We are there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will see you all again in an hour or so.
An hour's time. Hello, it is now 7:10 in the
At night, not morning.
in the evening. Definitely not that far into it. Everything is built, everything is base coated. How are you feeling?
It's not base coated, it's just primed.
Primed. It's worse than that. It's just primed.
Yeah.
We do have a tester though. Got the product fix on?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Let's try. Boom.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. So we have one pillar that we're semi-happy with. So we have like a decent route to head down. But yeah, it should be quite exciting.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of bits that we're going to change on it.
Yeah.
Mainly just the silver and that, but I'm liking our direction.
Yes, should be loads of fun.
The priming took a long time.
You had a gas mask on for about
2 hours?
About 2 hours, I think.
I think I've still got the bridge. I had like the
the classic mask ridge.
Yeah, it was a mammoth. It might be the most I've ever primed.
You won't prime anything again for a while.
No, there was.
I think it's a good idea though.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Leave it be.
So yeah, what we're gonna do now? We're gonna.
Yeah, we've got so much to do. All these doors popping, but it's like a nice.
We also need to go and get Domino's at some point.
Oh yeah, maybe we should do that. Pizza will fuel everything.
I reckon probably should have talked about that plan before we went on camera.
That's true.
It's 10 to 7, I reckon.
Pizza. Might be a nice break before we head straight in, or it doesn't matter. Those are our plans.
I think pizza might fuel. There's a lot to base coat here, so I reckon if we go and get a pizza and then come back and try and hit the ground running.
Sounds like a goddamn drain.
I could do with some fresh air after standing in the garage for 2 hours.
Just spraying your life away. Yeah, no, sounds like a great idea. But yeah, we're going to grab some pizza. Yeah, I suppose we'll probably have another update in a few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hourly updates slowly flew out the window.
I think they'll start to fly. Yeah, I think purely because everything takes more than an hour.
Yes.
This next step, I think, will take a lot longer than an hour.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have a little break and have a little record of us too in the middle of it. And
what am I doing with my life?
Like one of us will be dead because they would have killed the other person.
We do have some lovely chocolate that my girlfriend left for us.
Hey, Tony. Yeah, should be good.
Got some of your chocolone.
Chocolone, Tony's chocolone.
Delusion has already set in. It's 10 to 7.
We've only been doing it for like 7 hours.
We haven't even hit 12 hours yet.
Not even halfway there. Only pain. Okay, cool.
Right, peace out. So Kieran.
Here we are. We are, crikey, 9 hours and 15 minutes in. We've now done the first base dry brush of brown on all of them. I think it's looking pretty good so far. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the brown. We've completely destroyed that texture pad. It looks like we've rubbed some bodily
excrement
into it.
Of course, the poo palette. Yeah,
this is how we're looking so far.
It's good.
Pretty heavy brown, dark umber dry brush.
Yeah, working together is a good time. And plus, we're nearly halfway through Two Towers as well, which is super sweet. Love us some Lord of the Rings.
See you all in a bit.
Okay.
It's 10:30.
It's 10:30. We've been doing
at
this.
night.
Yeah, we've been doing this for 10.5 hours.
Not even halfway.
Not even halfway. However, we have got the colours down. So we can
see the.
Ah, there it is. So blues, browns, and silver metallics. It's very cool. I'm really chuffed actually. The blue was sort of like a complete.
Little mini TARDISes.
Yeah, it was like a complete wing it. I knew you just went, what about blue? And
well, we were umming and ahhing with reds. The red kind of worked, but we didn't really know what to put on top of the red.
I think we also didn't want it to look exactly the same as everyone else's.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of brownish ones, which is why I wanted to lean more red, but.
Yeah, having like a base colour that's different to everyone else's.
I liked
blue. I think looks quite smart.
Yeah, I liked the G-Dub one with the Shabby Bone and that, but you weren't a fan.
No, I think it looked very, very clean for what it was. But I think with this, obviously, we'll still have like the contrast with the rust and the exposed metal and everything, which is really cool. But just that base blue gives such like a rich sort of foundation to it, which is really exciting.
And you can kind of see on the door.
Yeah.
Frame where you'd see it rubbing.
Yeah, we've got details and stuff to follow next, so we should be able to pick up some more of those sort of colours to make the blue.
I can stop being the Tin Man.
Yeah, I'm now blue. Blue. It's like I wanted to be.
Blue dabba dee dabba die.
I've seen Avatar 3 times already, and now it's beginning to take over my body.
Is that not 4 times more than you wish you had seen it originally?
Mate, I love Avatar. I think it's sick.
Okay, well you're wrong. What's that piece of my hair doing there? I just saw that out of the corner of my thing. So I've got like a pigtail that's coming out of my head.
Good, you deserved it.
I think it's the
rage.
My face has been ruined since having to wear the Walter White mask for the priming. Luckily, I didn't get the primer bogies.
That's also true.
Where you're pulling black out of your nose hair for 6 weeks.
You know, I always get that when I go to London. So when I come back from London, after I've been riding the tube for like a weekend or a week or something, it's minging. If you live in London, maybe you get over it. I don't know, that's what my
You probably just develop an immunity.
Yeah, I imagine so. It's a bit minging though, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so what have we got?
Bit of a digression.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be us if we didn't. So I think next is going to be...
I'm going to do all of these in like a... So they've had like a brown brushing.
Yes.
So they're now going to have a brass. I think that'll...
Yeah, I think the brass will look nice. I think the
contrast
cool.
with the blue and the orange.
And I'm going to paint some skulls, get those skull details out.
Well,
that'd be really cool.
Like, I'll count up how many skulls are on 2 pieces in total.
Okay.
3. 3. So we've got 3 skulls already. Hang on, right, we'll have a little bit of a count. 3. I think there's more skulls on the big ones. 3, 4. Not as many skulls as I thought.
Yeah, there you go. I
Scratch that!
I'll be painting them for a while, that's for sure.
What's your plan for them? Just to Xandri Dust?
Xandri Dust, ARKS Earthshade, then Wraithbone over the top. Nice and easy.
Not even Skeleton Horde?
Nope.
Controversial.
Waste my time. ARKS is great. ARKS is great. It's like really nice and rich, and especially if you do it like almost like a semi-dry brush. I know that's not really a thing, but a semi-dry brush of Wraithbone comes up with a really nice, almost like tarnished effect on the skulls, which is sweet. But,
and an update on our other marathon. They're just about to attack Helm's Deep.
Yes. it's all going down to Middle Earth, that's for sure.
It is going down to Middle Earth.
Yeah, Aragorn's just showed up again.
We had pizza.
Yeah.
You had
We
a.
did have pizza.
I had a pepperoni passion. You had the wrong pizza.
Right. For anyone that's watching, if you have or like Texas barbecue from Domino's, please raise your hand and make a comment, because it is my favourite. It's so good. I wouldn't have a barbecue pizza at home, wouldn't have it anywhere else, but at Domino's, I don't know why. I think it's like, what was it, like Pringles, they put something in it. You can't help
I don't like the sweetness. Oh, we had some wings as well. The wings were good.
Yeah, the first time having those wings at Domino's, they were pretty good.
Yeah, they are
Just
good.
buffalo sauce for me. Love that.
I've just realised that we've missed a panel.
You've missed a panel.
Was it? Yeah, I've missed it. Oh, this is the one that the door fell off, so I didn't want to.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah,
Okay, so we're going to go.
We've had a few casualties. But yeah.
I'm going to go and dry brush this.
That's it. Our next update will probably be in the middle of the night. Cool. Catch you in a bit.
Do it. So this is our first update of Sunday.
Sunday morning.
It is currently 12:20 on Sunday morning.
I've painted probably 100 skulls on those bits of wall. I'm now doing all of the top little plates that are on top of everything.
Gave those a dry brush with some brass.
Yeah, they've got loads of nylus oxide in it. We've got some rust going.
On the plus side, the walls are looking really cool.
Yeah, they do look really nice.
Try to find one that's completely dry, because we're using dirty down.
It takes a bit of a while.
It does take a little. That's a good one. That's dry. You can kind of see what I'm going for. It adds a lovely breakout against the blue.
Yeah.
Run really cool. Some pro acryl orange.
Yeah, water it down.
Heavily water it down.
Yeah, I think
just into
really
select,
nice.
Just to start adding some pop details.
Yeah, I think it'll look sweet.
As much as we've given ourselves quite a big paint job to get done, I'm glad we didn't just, because obviously the temptation was just to like rattle can it and then just Nuln oil the whole thing.
Yeah, that would have been, this has been a challenge, and I think I'm starting to feel the challenge now.
Well, we finished we finished today, so just remember that.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Today we finished. Yeah, it's really good so far. I think we've made some amazing progress.
To be fair, when we really started to accelerate when we did the brown dry brush,
yeah,
and then the blue and the silver, we made
a lot.
We made
of
a
ground.
huge dent there, like to the point where you could just pick out the skulls and you could play a game.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going to. There's loads of
like
wires and screens and cool bits, because we want to do a good job, obviously, because it's going to be in.
It's going to be a challenge at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't just like easy mode it, and it's got to be in a video, you know. So it's got to look cool.
Yeah, can't do a 24-hour challenge if we're done in like 3. That'd be really boring. Yeah, it's been, yeah, as I said, a challenge so far. I think I'm going to finish off doing these
just to see kind of what it's going to end up looking like. We haven't done it yet. Oh, it does look cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
This is what it looks like against there, and then you've got the
little tablets on the top. Yeah, I think after I've done those, I'm going to start doing some wires and then maybe finish the last little bits of skulls. I think that, or just to add like another little pop, I think that'll be really cool.
I'm still knee deep in dirty down rust.
You really are. You've got so much to go as well. I mean,
it's a long.
Not much to go.
It's a really long, because every single panel needs touching, and it's not like it's like the dry brush. Obviously, you could just hit everything and catch most things, and it'll look fine. Whereas this, You can't just slap it everywhere because otherwise it'll just end up orange. So it's a bit more.
Yeah, it's like no half measures, isn't it?
No, you've got to think about it a bit more.
But smashing it so far.
Oh, Lord of the Rings update. We're on Return of the King.
We're on Return of the King. It's a good time. Pippin and Gandalf have just arrived at Gondor.
Pippin's just messed everything up.
Classic Pippin.
So we're now in Minas Tirith talking to Denethor. He hasn't eaten the creepy tomato yet.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that. That's going to put a smile on my face. That'll probably be like in an hour or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a little.
Do you reckon we're going to get to Star Wars? I think we should. I think we'll get to Star Wars at like 3. To be fair, I've got to 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Or this morning.
Only pain. Yeah.
We haven't had Red Bull yet.
No, on another cup of tea though. That's going to sort me right out. But yeah, it's going. It's going. I'll be honest. I'm trying not to think about us playing the game.
Yeah.
That's going to be really difficult.
What time do you think we need to be aiming to starting a game? I reckon we need to be starting a game at about. It's going to sound horrible to say it, but at the latest 8 a.m.
I think we'll be starting at 3 a.m.
Starting a game?
Yeah.
The game's not going to take us till 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
No, I know, but I mean.
Can't go for an early finish. You've just said you've got to be in for the whole thing.
Oh, that's not what I said. I said I don't think it will last 3 hours. That's crazy. Yeah, it's been quite the experience so far, though. That is for sure.
So you're right. I reckon we'll finish it. I reckon we'll be finishing the terrain at 6.
6? Do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon 6. You reckon 3?
Yeah, I reckon 3. I think 6 is crazy, considering how much we did in that time frame. Like, what was it? 9, 10 o'clock. We really started hitting it hard, I think, and we really took on a lot of the detailing. I think
still so much detail to go though.
There is, but I think we're doing quite well. I think I'm making up loads of ground with. Obviously, you're going all in on Rust, which is great, but I think I'll be able to pick up a lot of the other bits whilst you're doing that as well.
Yeah.
Even whilst we're doing this video, no days off. just completely nailing this oxide and all the panels. It's just like little things like that. Like, I think with all those little details, especially with kits this big and this expansive,
you have to break up some of the colour, otherwise it just blends into one.
Yeah, it all just looks the same. I think this, a little bit of orange, some different colours, and especially the OSL will make everything look proper cool. Yeah, it won't be long at all. I don't think it'll be 6.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned indeed.
Right, well, we will see you in a bit.
Yes, a bit. Yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Until the next update.
Yeah.
Well, it is 2:10 in the morning. I don't think that sums it up. So, there's a little brief overview. All of the metallics are done. All of the rust is done. All of the top hatch verdigris infested things are done. All the skulls are done, which is also really great.
So much dirty down rust. I've used like 3/4 of the bowl.
Yeah, it's worth its weight in gold though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's helped a lot with the rust.
Yeah, it's been good.
So now we've got product focus on, you can kind of...
Yeah, it's looking good. Looking really good. I love the blue now, actually, especially with that.
The orange is a really good contrast. Blue is hilariously. Oh, let's just do blue. Cool, let's do blue.
And now,
it's actually it's a really good idea.
It's actually really great. Yeah, I can't wait for the OSL, but we've got one more step before then.
Well, it's like 6 different steps, but it's like one step on it. I think the only way we're going to get through it is to tackle it one panel at a time. I think it'll be too demoralising to go around and do red across everything.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's just going to be smash some colours onto the wet palette, pick up a panel, paint it till done.
Both of us just go nuts. I think that's true. But yeah, 2:30 in the morning.
Frodo's 2:10. Frodo's just been
shanked by that.
Stung by the spider woman.
Yeah, poor guy, basically. But to be honest, good. Treated Sam like an absolute schmuck and believed
the
little goblin Gollum. Yeah. Good on
Gollum.
Good on Sam. Good on Shelob. Not Frodo. You suck.
So to reach your estimate, this next step needs to take 45 minutes.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be done by 3, but there's no way.
I think this bit I'm hoping will be you can just zone out, kind of. Well, not zone out completely, but like zone out from what you're painting.
Yeah, I think so.
And just pay attention to the film. I imagine at like 4 or 5 we'll start to mentally go, okay, well this is the time people start to wake up, and you start to go, okay, cool. Like we're through. I think when you're through the night, it'll get easier. He says. Just hoping.
That's the delirium setting in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do with another cup of tea, and then we'll paint some fucking wires, boy.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh. So, it is 3:45 in the morning. Why are we like this?
It's.
To be fair, we've actually made really good progress on the details.
Yeah, it's been really good. Let's just take a random one as an example. Who's this one? Is this one of yours?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
That's my latest one.
Yeah, so we've got some little detailings going on. Ready for some washes before the OSL. Yeah, it's good. Good, really good. There's some other little fun ones going on. I've gone a bit delirious, so done some. I'll bring it back a bit. Bring it back a bit. There you go. Lovely. I've done some freehand on some.
Yeah, I was trying to find the one I did the handprint on.
The Rebel Seeker.
I can't remember which one.
Colourful doodads and stuff. Any? No. Lost it. I did realise actually when I was looking through all of these, I missed 2 skulls out of like 100 and something. I missed 2 whole skulls, and that really broke me. So much so that I've decided to leave them. Prize for anybody who can see them in a video of the game.
You know they're going to go looking for it.
Good. Because I said there is a secret prize. Secrets. It's 10-4 now. I'm losing the will to live. No.
I think we're over the hill now.
Yeah, I'm not tired anymore. I'm just a bit delirious.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a couple of panels left to do, and then all of these.
All the little pillars.
Little wally things, but they won't take long. We've just finished Return of the King. So we're going to watch Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
How annoying is Frodo?
Pretty annoying. When you watch him for 16 hours or whatever it is, we've watched even on the screen for.
Yeah, imagine going to Mordor with your mate who's got the world on his shoulders, and right at the end goes, actually,
I'm out.
I'm out. Like, oh my, yeah.
Whose garden is he going to mow?
Yeah, I would mow him down. I would throat chop him into, like, King on! Yeah, I would roundhouse kick that guy straight into the fire. Yeah, it just makes me mad every time.
Yeah.
Not
Right,
really
well,
that important, but here we are.
We'll give you another update when we finish all of these panels.
Well, yeah, we'll be after OSL, which should just be the board setup, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so we'll do an update with when we've done all of the details. Mm-hmm. And then we're about to start OSL. Then we'll do another update when we finished OSL. Then we'll have some breakfast, probably. And then I think we'll be playing a game. Your 3 o'clock for all of the train done has gone. All of the train done has gone out the window.
What an idiot! What an idiot!
I'm guessing 6 o'clock. Still, I think 6 o'clock is going to be when every bit of terrain is done. Or maybe that's when we're still in the middle of OSL, maybe.
I think the OSL will be really quick.
OSL will be really quick. I think the annoying bit will be building the white up, because we'll be delirious.
It doesn't have to be that.
It'll be really easy to just
It doesn't
go overkill with the white.
Yeah, you don't have to do it that much, because it's only OSL on terrain. It doesn't have to be that intense.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it'll be fine. But yeah, see you in a bit. So
This is
6:30.
6:30 in the morning.
6:30 a.m.
We've just finished painting all of the terrain.
The terrain is all painted. It looks bitchin'. Look at that glow. The glows are sick. The terrain is sick. I'm sick of painting terrain. It looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so good. This was 100% worth it, because we have a whole set of boarding actions terrain, and it looks amazing.
It does look really good. I'm dead chuffed with it.
Yeah, this was awesome. Like, I know, I'm just proud at this point. Look at this one. It's got little panels and TVs and stuff, and loads of little glowy boys. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely awesome.
We finished the OSL like what 2 minutes ago, so I was pretty much nearly bang on with my 6 o'clock estimate.
You were, yeah. Well, to be fair, I've been doing the highlights on it for the last half hour, so I think you're pretty much right. To be fair.
Yeah, I think I turned the airbrush off at 6.
Yeah. It's been savage. We've been doing this for about 18 hours. I think it would be now.
Maybe something like that.
Yeah, 18, 19 hours. I think
We've got
so
that.
far.
What time's it? It's 6:30, so 7:30, 8:30.
We're going to be done.
9:30, 10:30.
We're going to be done and finished by 8 o'clock.
Well, I reckon we should have like a half an hour break from to just do nothing for the minute.
And that sounds like a good idea.
And then start learning the game.
I look and feel like, but I'll be honest.
I had a Red Bull at about 4 o'clock in the morning.
You're a bigger man than me, mate.
It's carried me through, but I think there's going to be a come down at the end of it. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, my hand's sore from the airbrush now. I've got the trigger knuckle.
You've been absolutely storming through on that airbrush.
Yeah, my fingers all stiff now.
Yeah. We sound so deflated.
I think everybody watching this would be if they were still painting Warhammer at 6:30 in the morning.
And the last element of the challenge is learning how to play and then playing boarding action.
Yeah, on this absolutely awesome terrain.
Product focus. Focus in the face. Yeah.
We've got these little ones. This one's got a lovely little message on the side.
Stay out. There's one that's I don't know where it is. It's got a funny message on it.
The funny thing is, when I was priming, these little corner things were the hardest to paint, but the hardest to prime. They've ended up being the easiest to paint. I think we finished these like technically yesterday.
Yeah, about 9 hours ago.
Little end caps. They've just been done in brass with the little oxidisation.
Yeah.
The only thing I wish we'd put on the terrain, and I completely forgot about it, is a bit of typhus corrosion just in the corners.
Yeah, just for some texture.
Just for some texture.
To be fair, I don't think it's going to pick up on the thing,
No, I think it just would have been.
Camera.
You lot wouldn't be able to see it.
We would, though.
It will look cool, just as a bit of texture in the corner.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting setting the board up.
Well, yeah, I've got to tidy up this desk first.
Yes, lots to do. Lots to do.
We'll have half an hour of... Oh, we finished The Phantom Menace. We are now a quarter of the way through Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Worst of the prequels.
Yeah, we've been smashing it so far. It's been eventful.
It has indeed.
It's been a good time.
Yeah, we'll
really good
probably catch you
during our game.
During/before the game, maybe. I don't know how we're going to film the game because obviously we don't want to do a whole battle report. No one's going to watch that after they've spent goodness how long watching us.
I think we'll do turn ones, after turn ones, then after turn twos, then after turn threes. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's probably not a bad shout.
I'll tell you what, we'll do a battle report another time.
Yeah.
Like a proper one. This is literally us just learning as part of the challenge.
Yeah.
We'll do. We're so unenthusiastic.
Gonna have to roll some dice.
Yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Catch you in a bit.
Bye. It is.
So you join us at the completion.
It's 8:10 in the morning.
In the morning.
We've been doing this for 20 hours?
20 hours, got 4 hours left.
20 hours. Everything's painted, everything's done. The board is set up, ready for our very first game. I think we did it.
We did it.
We completed the challenge.
We haven't completed the challenge yet. We've still got to play this game within 4 hours.
Yeah, that'll be fine. It's only 500 points. It'll be a piece of cake.
Yeah, but we've had no sleep.
Yeah. I'll be honest, since you'll see it in a second, but this is like the best case of second wind I think I've ever had.
Yeah, we were both flagging because we went to start, it was about what, 7 in the morning? And we went to start putting this together.
Yeah.
And the only thing I haven't been impressed with this is the connection points.
Yeah, they're a bit shoddy.
They've been either too big or slightly humped, so they don't go in the fitment on here properly. So we had to spend about half an hour
filing stuff down,
sanding down. So that sapped a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And then when it started to go together, we were like, "Oh,
yeah,
this is looking cool."
Yeah, very much so.
I'm very glad that we went with our scheme.
I mean, you can see just from the bottom down here, like how well it goes with the boards.
The blue goes really well. I'm dead chuffed with that.
It almost looks like it's glowing off the board.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, it's really cool. I've drank so much tea in the last 24 hours.
I was going to say, you drank all of my tea.
Knocking back the caffeine. But yeah, so we've got both our teams, both set up. For those that haven't played boarding actions before, you don't pick a warlord trait and a relic from your codex, and you pick one from the ARKS OMEN books, which, again, I love. Yeah, it looks great.
Just a better way to play.
For sure.
So I'm excited for this.
We will do another recap at the end of turn one.
Should we just quickly go through what we're taking?
Oh yeah, for sure. So for my little list, I've got a Chaos Lord with a Thunderhammer and a Plasma Pistol. I've got 2 squads of 7 Legionnaires. So the Sergeant has got a like a chain axe thing and a Plasma Pistol in one, and the other Sergeant's got a Power Fist and a Plasma Pistol. One squad's got all Chainsword and Bolt Pistol, and then the other guys have all got bolt guns.
Nice.
And then I've got a 5-man squad of Possessed, because that's super cool.
Yeah, so I've got 5 Iron Here Hearthguard, freshly painted this week. Running those with just the standard guns, but they've swapped out for the Plasma Blade Gauntlet thing. then I've got 10 Hearthkin warriors, one's a Thane, and then I've got an L7 missile launcher in there. And then it's all headed up by an Einherjar champion.
I can't wait to see what he does.
He's like a chonky boy. It's this guy versus this guy.
This guy, yeah. Woo.
Shundun. We won't do it. Oh yeah, we're nearly finished Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, we've binged.
We realised as well, we've watched 4 Christopher Lee films.
10 out of 10.
5 Christopher Lee films, 3 Lord of the Rings, and we've gone through nearly 2 Star Wars.
He wasn't in Phantom Menace though.
No, that's true actually. So
4 out of 5 ain't bad.
4. 4, I can't count now.
Yeah. But yeah,
we won't do a proper battle report, we'll do a...
No, we'll do recaps at the end of the rounds. But
with some pretty shots maybe, just to fill it out.
Absolutely, we're going to need some pretty shots. I'm really excited to take some pictures actually, because this will look great on the ground. What's really important to know though, is that we smashed it.
We did. We're over the biggest hump, which was getting it painted. We were slightly up against it, I think. Especially when I was priming, I was like, oh my god, there is so much to get done. I think we made up that ground.
Here's a little funny takeaway. I thought we were going to be done by 3 AM.
Yeah, which was hilarious.
That was nearly 5.5 hours ago.
I said 6 AM.
Yeah.
And I was only half an hour wrong.
No. You know what? I think we should stop waffling and just...
Well, let's have some breakfast first.
That sounds like a good plan too.
Alright, catch you in a bit. So Kieran, what did you do on your first turn?
Okay, so in turn 1, my Warlord trait was that he can open doors essentially for free without it costing him an action. So he just shot up here, opened that door, and my Legionnaires unit ran through, took this little home objective here. The Possessed ran up, this Legionnaire unit ran up just to open this door here. Still far enough away that I can't shoot, but yeah, it's all looking pretty. What about you?
Cool, so my Einherjar champion advanced up there just to tuck in behind the objective. The Hearthguard did the same, and these guys have just moved up to open the door. No shooting or anything in this turn.
On to turn 2 then.
So this is the end of turn 2 in our first boarding actions game. Do you want to run through what happened here? You might notice there is no Possessed left.
Yeah, for sure. So I got completely bum rushed off the board. So the Possessed ran up through this middle channel, tagging the second objective. The Chonky boys and their Chonky leader? I can't remember what they're called.
Einherjar champion.
The champion and his dudes ran in and just completely obliterated them. They are very, very scary, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bit unsure of what to do with them.
I think the thing that could kill them has potentially gone off the board.
Yeah, totally.
Well, to be fair, you could shoot the bejesus out of them, I guess.
We'll see.
But yeah, the...
what are they? Terminator armor, 2 up saves.
Yeah, no, I think they're only 3 up, I could be wrong. I'm also trying to figure out judgment tokens. I think I've done them right.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
So we'll see. But yeah, the Plasma Gauntlet guys killed 1.
Yes.
Then the Sergeant Thane guy kabonked 1 with a hammer.
Yeah, he really did.
Then you interrupted.
Yep, I interrupted and did absolutely 0 damage.
Well, you did. You hit 3 times.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
Oh no, it was a lot more than 3.
It was a lot more. Then I had 3 wounds to save.
Yeah. You saved all 3.
Saved all 3 on a 3 up save, and then he just absolutely blended.
Yeah, he really did. He just went bonk, bonk, bonk. You're all dead. I think it was a total of 15 damage.
Yeah.
On 3 guys, which was
just
lovely.
Came through.
He really did. But yeah, so now it's the start of my turn 3, and we'll see if this little squad here is alive to tell the tale at the end of it.
Cool. See you in a minute. Cool. So this is the end of what? Turn?
End of turn 3.
End of turn 3.
I've got a squad of 2 Legionnaires and a squad of 6 Legionnaires left.
Yeah, you threw all of your attacks into the Hearthguard. I lost 2.
Yeah, even though they got 2 wounds, they are very chunky to kill.
Yeah, and then so the Sergeant Thane guy absolutely bonked your Chaos Lord on the head.
Yeah, it really messed me up.
These guys are determined to not do anything all game.
You know what? I think for a first game of boarding actions, I think judgment tokens, even though the Votan are quite slow,
Yeah.
I think they are very, very good.
Yes, especially with the Hearthguard that are most of their weapons are killing something with 1 hit
Yeah, I really like that.
at AP -3. So we're pretty convinced that the Hearthguard might chonk the whole of Kieran's army.
They might just nerf everyone, but there's points still in it, and points mean prizes.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Joins in turn 4. Who's in the lead on points?
Me, but only by 5.
Okay.
Well,
You're not on any jet.
they're obsec.
The Obsec. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll still be 5 behind. So I need to go for the whitewash.
I think you'll get that. I'll be honest, I think you'll have that in the bag.
Yeah.
We'll see.
This is going to be
Yeah.
interesting. Well, maybe these guys will actually do something, but they're currently sitting on the objective.
Well, yeah, that's it. You need the objective.
It's whether I move them off the objective to go for the whitewash. I think that's the only way this works.
Well, don't forget you score secondary objective points for this mission for how many points you kill, I think it is. Or it's basically whoever's left with the most models gets in excess more points. And to be honest, I think you might nab that. It depends on how many you get.
Yeah, so
But yeah, we'll see.
I think that will probably end up making it a draw.
Well, it depends if it's 5. It might be more. I don't know.
5, it's a draw. If it's more, then it's a
Well,
win.
if you're tabling me with 500 points, we'll see. But yeah, checks at the end of turn 4.
Yeah.
Well, that was mental.
Yeah, so I haven't bothered rounding up the last turn.
Your warriors came out of nowhere.
They RKO'd out of nowhere, ran up the board.
Yeah, dropped the people's elbow on the rest of the Legionnaires.
Yeah.
Ended up with being quite a sweeping Votan win, and rightly so.
They hit pretty hard.
They do. I mean, it was your first time playing Votan, and my first time playing.
Yeah, and I
against them.
forgot
Yeah.
some of the rules. The judgment tokens we've got the hang of.
Yeah.
They made a big difference. I can see why people were quite annoyed with some of that.
I think they're fun though. I do think that they've also got their downsides, Votan. I think they're incredibly slow.
Yeah.
But again, that you've got a lot of cool units. I think in a 2K point game, it would be quite interesting to play them in a 2K. But again, boarding actions for our first game. Wow, what do you reckon?
It's a great game.
Yeah, I now understand the hype.
It's so fun. It was really good to try and learn an army, not have to go and look at the stratagems.
Yeah, stratagems in the bin, warlord traits and relics in the bin.
I just took the one that
was a
I could
dream.
re-roll wounds because I didn't want to have to faff around. It's great to learn an army, I think.
Yeah, it'll be really fun. Well, we've both got multiple armies. We can really spice this up.
I think this could be, well, obviously the price prohibits it slightly, but I think this could be the best way to get into 40k.
Yeah, I think so. I totally agree.
For example, like if like a G-Dub store ran this, if they had a table with this setup, if you went in, you could learn your army pretty quick.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just it's almost like bringing it right back to basics, I think. It's like ripping it back to its bare bones. Move, shoot. You only get these warlord traits because it's boarding actions. I thought that was sweet. I thought that was so much fun. The door mechanics. I've played Zone Mortalis once, and it felt quite similar to that, having to use an action to open it. Well, it's slightly different with Zone Mortalis, but having to use an action to open it, but then having a warlord trait that your HQ can just do that without using it as an action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. I think you can make some really fun, like fluffy narrative teams, which
Maybe we are.
maybe we are. Yeah, I think we teased earlier in the video that we're going with. We did announce that last night, didn't we? We've been up for like more than 24 hours. It's been a while.
Yeah. So I'm doing a Deathwing boarding patrol.
Yes. And I'm going to go with Night Lords. The building and the painting process has already begun, which is super cool. Can't wait, really.
It's going to be fun. This is also the culmination of our 24-hour challenge. We finished.
We did it.
Quarter to 10 with an hour to spare.
An hour to spare. Look at us. 23 hours.
Yeah.
Don't even need 24.
It's it was a lot to get done.
Yeah.
I think if we hadn't gone with the dry brush for these guys, not these guys, the walls, that wouldn't. I think we wouldn't have got it done in time.
I don't think so either. I think for like if we're just going over peaks and troughs, I think once we'd got the majority of it done, like all the painting, I think it was like the last little hurdle just to get up and get playing it. I think 4 a.m. this morning was definitely
that was when we both started to flag. It was like, oh god, what like, is there anything left to do?
There was a good like half-hour period where we both didn't talk to each other and we just had Star Wars on in the background, and it was just like ultimate depression, just trying to get it done.
We haven't finished Clone Wars, but
we got an hour spare.
That is very true. But no, we managed to do all 3 Lord of the Rings extended editions and Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
We had a pizza. We had a little chinwag about world eaters. Are you going to make a little boarding actions team for those?
I might run them as a boarding patrol, maybe.
Yeah, they'd be really fun. I think if you had some 8-bounders and berserkers, and then I think you'd say, Khan.
Yeah, Khan would be good.
Khan. Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be really, really fun. And they're also really fast as well.
Oh yeah,
fast and choppy.
We did find that Votan are quite slow. They only move 5. Everything moves 5 inches. The little troopy guys didn't do anything for quite a while.
No. So I've got some Heresy era Thousand Sons that I've been gagging to play in 40k for a while, and now knowing that I don't have to faff about with Warlord traits and relics, seems like a pretty good time.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It is a good time. Might bring some psychic shenanigans to the board. But yeah, well, we finally have our
24-hour challenge is out.
It's done.
Would you do another one next week?
Absolutely not. I would rather die. But it was wicked. It was really,
a lot
really
of fun.
wicked. I think my only reservation if we were doing it again is it would have to be something mental, but 100. So this was 100% worth it, and I knew it was going to be worth it before we started. I don't know. 10th edition's around the corner, isn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean that's rumoured to be Tyranids and Space Marines. So I mean we could pick a side each, build it, play it, paint it in 24 hours.
Trying to learn 10th edition in
24 hours.
At least with this, like you already know the basics of 40k, so you've just got to learn what's in the.
I think we'd kill each other.
I think we would. I don't think we'd go.
It would be only.
Especially given how much stuff is on Marines, I don't think we'd finish.
No, I don't think so either.
We could do just the painting. That could be fun.
Yeah, I think I'm up for that. Maybe.
We'll see what happens.
It's a long way away. Who knows? But yeah, no, that was wicked. If you have watched this video, thank you so much. And for all of those that jumped on our Instagram live last night, so it would be a week ago for you watching. Thanks for being there, shooting your comments, shooting your questions. This has been awesome so far.
It's been great fun actually.
And now knowing that we can record some more games as well, like with a little handheld camera.
We're on the up.
We are on the up. The Kieran Show. Look at us.
Give us a like and a subscribe, and you'll see what's brewing.
Please do that
on the horizon. I was going to say something else, and I've completely forgotten.
So I forgot where Kieran's bathroom was a second ago, and I ended up in his garage.
You need to go.
I really need
to
go
to sleep.
So once again, thanks so much for joining us.
We'll catch you
soon.
Catch you in the next video.
Cheers much. See you later.